guys, this video is going to be an interesting one. In today's video, we will look through some words that maybe some of us pronounced it a little bit wrong or completely wrong. Well, not everybody. That's why I want to make this video, because in one of these words, I used to pronounce it wrong too, but now I know the right pronunciation. So I just want to share to you guys some words that I have prepared in these papers. So we will look through some of them right now. And if you have some problems saying other words, please tell me. And I would love to help you with those new words. Because, you know, in those words, there are some words that I used to pronounce it wrong. But once I know the right pronunciation of these words, I just pronounce it better and better every day. So if you have problems when pronouncing words, I think that this video is very interesting and very helpful for you. I guarantee that you will find really useful in this video. So right now, let's look at these words. Actually, those words are very familiar to us. It's just that sometimes we are too lazy to kind of search the word on the dictionary. And here, listen to the right pronunciation. We just guess the pronunciation. So make sure once you reach a new word that you don't know, you have to search for them. Don't just guess for the pronunciation. It may be wrong or it may be right, but just search if you come across a new word that you don't know. Alright, let's get started on the first word. This is the first word. Very familiar, right? So how do you pronounce this? The reason that I underline the word S is because the S, it is unvoiced. We do not pronounce the S in this word. So you just need to think in your head that the S do not exist in this word and pronounce it. Island, island. So you look in here, there are no S in the alphabetical order. So this is in the pronunciation over here. So island, just make sure you pronounce the I. Make sure you think when you see this word. Just think in your head that the S does not exist and pronounce island. The I and the word lend, island, island. Some people, I've heard them pronounce Iceland because they thought that the S, it is voiced. We pronounced it. But in fact, the S is unvoiced. So if you have problem pronouncing this right now, make sure you have to change right away. It is pronounced island with the S unvoiced. Do not pronounce the S. Alright, next word. This word is quite similar to island, which is vehicle. Again, the reason why I underline the letter H is that the H is unvoiced. So look at this. The first is V-E, we pronounce V, V. And because the H is unvoiced, we do not pronounce it. And for the I is See here? And for the C-L-E is co, vehicle, vehicle. Like that. You know, I've heard lots of people, including some of my friends, they pronounce vehicle. He or vehicle, vehicle. That's actually the wrong pronunciation because in fact, the H is unvoiced. So we just pronounce vehicle. Much easier, right? Vehicle. Really easy to pronounce this. Vehicle, vehicle. You know, I used to pronounce this quite wrong, but now I know the right pronunciation. I changed. So vehicle. Next, what do we have here? We have stomach. So let me underline this pretty fast. So you see, I underline the CH. Why underline the CH? Because the CH in here is pronounced K. It is not Ch, like in Vietnamese. It's not Ch, like in Vietnamese. It is K. So when we pronounce this, it is stomach. Like here, stomach. Just think in your head that the CH is the letter K. And you pronounce this as stomach. Stomach. Stomachache. Stomach. Alright, our next word is this word. Again, I underline the letter G because the G is unvoiced. So let's speak this word. Let's speak it out together. Foreigner. And another advice for you is that the foreigner is in the first syllable. The stress is on the first syllable. Some people might pronounce it on the second syllable, which is foreigner. but that's completely wrong. It's on the first syllable. Foreigner, 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 foreigner. That's how it's pronounced. And make sure the G is unvoiced. Do not pronounce it. Foreigner. All right, our next word. Actually, like, it has two words which I want to recommend to you. So those are two words. I have to do like this. Okay, so let's look at this one first. Women, which is when you see this word, it have the A, it's only one person, women. But when you see so the same word, but with the E right here, it is a lot of women. So the difference is here, how do we pronounce it? I see so many people, they pronounce it like actually the same way, but it's actually not. They pronounce it differently. So for the word woman, when it's with an O, you will say woman, woman, with only one person. Women is only one person with an A right here, woman. But when the word woman turns into a lot of person, then the A will turn into an E, and we do not pronounce w anymore. We will pronounce like women, women, women. That's the difference. So you see, that's the difference. Like, I used to pronounce these two words exactly the same way because I thought they are pronounced exactly the same way, but turn out they're pronounced differently. This one with only one person pronounced woman, and this one with a lot of people is pronounced women with an E, women. You get it? It's actually quite easy because only one person is with an A, so you pronounce woman. But with a lot of person, you pronounce women with an E. Women. Get it? It's actually quite easy. Alright, let's move on to our next word. This word. So, like, I remember when I learned math, a lot of Vietnamese people, they turn this word into a Vietnamese kind of way that they pronounce met. That's the way we pronounce it in Vietnamese, right? When we learn math in primary school. So we just say met or meta like that. But actually, do you know like the way we pronounce it in the actual way, like the right way in English? It is meter. It is not met anymore, but it's meter. It's not met, but it's meter. Meter, because you see the pronunciation here, meter. Or let's like in American English, we pronounce meter with the meter. But in British English, you might hear them say meter, meter with the T really, really strong, meter, like that. So now if you know the right pronunciation, you can start by doing like this, meter. The next word which I got right here is this word. It's quite a difficult word to pronounce. Some people might pronounce this word college, which is we go to college, right, after high school. But this word is not pronounced college. It is colleague, colleague. And you see right here, the U and E does not pronounce colleague, colleague. Or I have an advice for you, I have a tip. If you find this word still very difficult to pronounce, you can replace the word colleague by coworker. Coworker is also the same meaning to colleague, but I think like sometimes using coworker is much easier. But yes, here's the word that sometimes we might find difficult, and many people, they even pronounce like college, but college and colleague are different. College is we attend college after we graduate high school, and colleague is the person who we work together in an office. So colleague, colleague, not college, all right? Colleague. The next word, which a lot of people, they pronounce it wrong. I heard a lot of people, they pronounce wrong. So this word is clothes. It's not clothes. Many people, they pronounce clothes, which is completely wrong. There's no this in here. This is clothes, because you see the Z over here. Clothes, clothes. So that's it. And you know, like in American English, when we say really fast, many people, you will hear them say clothes. I have a lot of clothes, like that. But if we pronounce this one word, it is clothes. Remember, it is not clothes, all right? Because a lot of people, they see TH and they pronounce clothes, but it's not. It is clothes. Next word is this word. So how many syllables? Do not look at pronunciation. I just have a challenge for you. So how many syllables do you think this word have? 2 syllables? Is it pronounced recipe or something? But it's not 2 syllables. In fact, this word has 3 syllables. So I will mark the 3 syllables for you. So those 3 syllables, re, the R-E is re, and the C-I is C, and the P is P, recipe, recipe. It's 3 syllables, it's not 2 syllables. Recipe. Good job. Next word, we have this word. How do you pronounce this? Well, actually, I kind of pronounce it quite wrong because this word is officially pronounced pizza. But in Vietnam, in Vietnam, a lot of Vietnamese people, even me too, I just say pizza like that when we pronounce quite quick because we changed the word pizza in Vietnamese into pizza, which is, I don't say it's wrong though because we just changed the way we pronounce it in Vietnamese, kind of like multi thing. But if we pronounce the right way in the foreign country, it is pizza. It's like the pizza, like this one, pizza. A little too hard for you to pronounce, right? Pizza. Here we have this word, which is a little long, and many people might mess up with the syllable and the stress. So you see here we have the second syllable, which is the stress, and many people will say photographer, but it's actually not, because if we say photo, it's on the first syllable, right? But when we say this word photographer, it changed. It's no longer the first syllable, but instead it's the second syllable. The stress is on the second syllable. Photographer, not photographer. A little too weird to pronounce it, but it is. The stress in the second syllable. Photographer. Next word. Actually, I don't find this word any difficult though, but I just see that my friends, they pronounce this the wrong stress, and I just want to add in this word. So my friend, he said Korea, which is completely wrong. It is Korea. The stress is the second syllable. Korea. So this word is pronounced Korea. And this is a kind of instrument which we play. A guitar, right? A guitar is on the second syllable. It is not the first syllable, which is guitar, but it's guitar, second syllable. The stress is the second syllable. We have a subject right here, which many people love, many people hate. Literature. This is on the first stress, the first syllable. The stress is on the first syllable. Literature. We have the word right here, which is disease. The sound of the B, disease. It is not the first. Disease. That's wrong. But on the second syllable, disease. All right. And our last word for today, which is comment. It's not command, like in Vietnamese, in Vietnam we say command like that, but the actual pronunciation is comment. It's on the first syllable. The stress is on the first syllable. Comment. So that's it. We have learned a lot of words today and its pronunciation, which you may find difficult or easy. But I hope you find this video interesting. Bye. See you in another video for more knowledge. Bye.